Alright, what's going on, man? Welcome to another video, and I kind of want to do this video because I've heard a lot lately about people talking about like like I don't know, like healthcare, mental health, and like gun violence or violence stuff like that, and I just kind of want to say something myself about this kind of stuff. A lot of people talk about a lot of people come on here. A lot of people come on here, and like when I say here, I mean on social media, and they talk about mental health or health care or gun violence, stuff like that, and they come on like YouTube or uh, maybe Twitter, or even they might come on radio or TV, you know, and they talk about stuff like that, and they kind of they come at it from the ordeal of people just need to be locked up and put in, in a mental institution. But if you want to do that, go ahead, because what's gonna happen is gonna make it worse for the people who are not in there. You know, it's gonna make it worse for those who were around. I'm making this video because I suffer from anxiety, and so I suffer from anxiety and depression, but mainly anxiety. And so I kind of got tired of people saying this and that about people who were in the mental, who were mentally ill, and I'm like, why? Why are they saying it? Why are they saying to be hospitalized, or why they keep saying all this? Okay, look, sometimes people don't feel well, or they might get erratic. No big deal. Okay, sometimes people might need help with substance abuse. No big deal. But some people on the large spectrum lately been talking about people need to be hospitalized or put away in a facility. You know, shoot, put me away in a facility. Shoot, give me 3 square meals a day and just let me sleep. Cause that's basically, I've been on both ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I've been in and out. You know what I'm saying? I've seen doctors, and you know, I've not. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't. And so that's what they do. They give you meals every day, and you just hang out, and you sleep. And so if that's what you want to do to some people, and so if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm just saying, that's not addressing the problem. But what I'm saying is this, the problem is other people usually. Now I apologize for saying it like this, but it's like this. People been talking lately about um you know um uh, uh mental illness this and mental illness that. Mental illness is nothing to play with. Mental illness ain't nothing to me, cause that's whack. Mental illness is nothing but a brief um lapse of judgment, like be like, oh, I shouldn't have did that, but it happened. Or I did something, or whatever. You know, people like, you see, no, it's like this. People are quick to say people need to be medicated and or put in the hospital. But what the real problem is people around them. See, my thing is this. If you take a balloon, all right, and you put air in it, and you keep putting air in it, and you keep putting air in it, it's going to eventually pop if you don't stop putting air in it, especially if you don't have a hole in it. And so that's my point. That's what happens with mentally ill people or people who have anxiety or depression or stuff like that. If you keep putting air in the balloon, it's going to pop. And that's what happens with depression or anxiety and stuff, bipolar, schizophrenia, stuff like that. So it's not the person that's the problem, it's the people around them. It's just that the people around them all focusing on that one person when they should all be focusing on themselves. You know, so the thing I'm trying to tell y'all is this. People trying to say, well, mental illness this and mental illness and awareness of that. You know, mental awareness is whack. I mean, it's other stuff in life that needs to be concentrated on. How about clean air to breathe? How about cancer? How about American Heart Association? I mean, I'm not hating on mental illness. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is people overplaying it. What I'm saying is you stop, take a look around, and stop just nitpicking at people. Alright? You're like, you know what? I need to just take a chill pill and just not focus on other people and just move on with my life. If you do that, then more than likely it'll be a better place. Because more than likely cancer is killing people more than mental illness, and heart attacks and strokes is killing people more than mental illness is. Now I know people be talking about, well what's going on with about people be shooting people up and then they turn out to be mentally ill. Why people shooting people up? Why are people coming in and shooting people and they turn out to be mentally ill? Why? Because somebody pressed them. And what does that mean? That means somebody kept picking on them. Somebody kept nitpicking. And if you just left them alone, if you just backed away, you know, you just gave a little breathing room, may have been a little bit better. Because, see, I don't know if y'all know if I'm saying this and if I'm going to get ready to go. When it comes to mental illness and anxiety, and making it better, it's two parts to that. Is you and that other person. Like, more than likely. It's you and that other person. So, it's you and other people. So, you have to make sure you okay, alright? And that other person has to be okay. So, if you're okay and the other person not okay, then it's not going to be okay. See, both of y'all have to be okay. And so, that's what I want to say. I just wanted to say that about mental illness and mental health and stuff like that. People need to kind of watch what they say about, oh, we need help with mental health, and there need to be more mental health laws. It doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be more mental health laws. People need to mind their own business. They need to slow down and check themselves. And stop nitpicking. Stop nitpicking at other people. See, what happens is when you start talking about people and they don't respond, you know, be like, well, you ought to stop talking about me. Or please stop. It's a problem. Just because somebody don't respond to your actions, that don't mean nothing. It's wrong to do. Yeah. So if you got a problem with somebody, that's what the government is for. So if you think somebody treated you wrong, or if something's not right in life, that's what 911 is for. That's what the police for. That's what the ambulance for. That's what the fire department is for. That's what filing the complaint is for. And then you leave it alone. You don't just say, well, why are you doing this? Or why are you doing that? Or why you gotta be like this? Or why you gotta be like that? See, if you keep nitpicking, stuff is gonna happen. Especially if that person doesn't have an outlet. More than likely. So you keep nitpicking, boom. You're going to explode. And it's not that person's fault. They weren't even doing it. They were just hanging out, just... And whatever you think they did, they didn't do. Because if they actually did something, more than likely, somebody else would have said something. But if you're the only person saying something, you know, it's a problem. So I'm just saying, stop nitpicking. And stop filling that, you know, stop filling that air with balloon so it busts. Because if we do, it's going to be a problem. But that's it. That's all I want to say.